so hopefully this works. Cool. Live. I'm having some technical difficulties at the moment. Today we are drawing a tapir squirrel. Yep, I'll get started on it. See how long this lasts. Currently it's lasting. Yeah, time elapsed 57 seconds. It seems we are online. Cool, thank you. Hopefully you join me today in this tapir squirrel. So I just check if this is all live and good to go. So visitors, so videos. We are live at the moment. Thank you very much. Hopefully you guys have come to watch me. We are running 10 minutes late. It's okay. See if you missed anything. So I'm just going over my drawing at the moment. I haven't been digitally drawing for a couple of days. Been traditionally drawing lately. So yeah, it's been good to just have a little bit of a break from digital. You don't always want to do digital all the time. Bring in some more traditional stuff. They go hand in hand, work very well together. As this is the traditional drawing that I've done, and now I'm digitally making it into something greater. So thank you for my watchers who have just joined me. It looks like we are on. We had some difficulties before. We'll just send out links to this video. Next time I'll be creating an event so more viewers can join me and know how to join me. I'm getting more familiar with the software and working out things as I go. But this weasel tapir, so a tapir is a funny little animal that has a snout. It really inspired the creation of a Pokemon called Drowsy. It has a similar. I'll be joined tomorrow by two artists. Same as the last stream that I did with Daniel Line and Stephen Warrington. So they will be online tomorrow. Please join me at 2 PM. So yeah, we'll open up some of my references that I use. So I've got reference of a tapir and a weasel that I use. So I just open those up and tapir, weasel. So we got tapir, weasel now. Cool. Yeah, so anyway, we'll go with more of this Malaysian tapir with the white and black. But yeah, keeping in mind the weasel elements of it. So we'll just I'll grab some colour of that weasel. Kind of a reddy browny tinge. that we do have going on. And I should really have put that on another layer, but that's okay. I'm going to go quickly and make a kind of a background color. And the rock color, bring in the rock color. Just a light darkness for the drop shadow, although I want the drop shadow in its own layer when I come around to it. So I just quickly make one, call that drop shadow, and then this one I'm going to call background layer. Live watching now. Right, now we have this to bring in, just a brown. And again I'll put it on this, so this will be the top layer for now. There will be probably another layer on top depending, and you guys can't see at the moment. And then I'll bring in some of this tapir colors, which is pretty much just black and white. It's got quite rough skin. Yeah, quite rough skin. So we'll just get another layer on top of the drop shadow to bring in a color, some background colors. We'll call this colors. So this is basically the what I call the basic color of the animal, the fill-in color you could say. Just filling in all the space of the animal quickly with some white. So I got that in. The music level's okay. Yep. Just bring in some whites here. Thanks for joining me. We've gone orange! So it's orange strength at the moment for our live feed. Getting rid of all that white outside the line. Do you have the basic structure and colour of it? So we'll go back to the top layer and we'll bring in we'll bring this ear forward a bit. It has a texture similar to a hippo or an elephant, wee bit different to an elephant's skin, but that sort of skin-like feel, definitely not furry. So we're going to have a kind of a skin creature that turns into, at the back here, it turns into a furry creature. So I'm just going to make a small little another window. And I'll bring this up here for you guys to watch, so I can get in close, and you can also see the big picture as well. Here we'll just move this around here somewhere so I can get my colours in. So the eyes is an important feature of the animals and the creatures that you create. So I'm going to give them taper eyes. A lot of the creature is kind of taperized. The tape all over it. But yeah, it's got more taper features. And bringing back some like cute features into it, kind of like the taper baby that you can see in this image here. It's quite nice. So you always have your reference in front of you, unless you don't want to work from reference. You have to really use your imagination a lot. I'm starting to get to the point where I don't really need reference a lot, but I still need it. It's good to have, good to see realistic. You don't copy unless you're learning from it. I don't really copy the reference, step by step. You just use it to inform or enhance your design, is what I do. It's a good tip to people out there. Woo! Welcome back, the person who's watching. Please send a chat down there. Any thoughts on what you think about this tapir squirrel? Tapir weasel, actually. There'll be another one. Tapir weasel, tapir squirrel. A weasel bit with a bit of tape on it. Which could be a funny illustration, So just redefining the outline again, and select this brown. You could use that color palettes here, the CMYK sliders, and bring a darker tone into it. So bring a bit more K, a little bit more yellow, a little bit more magenta, and just have a bit of black coming in, white and black from the tapir. Thanks for joining. He has weasel legs, weasel-like legs, so I'm going to actually redefine these legs a bit more as well. Because as you can see, they're not weasel-like enough. And I'll just go with my drawing and erase. And the same with my color, go back all the way to colors. Fix some of that up and then get back to the top layout. So if he's got tape, weasel-like feet, I think what will happen is the fur will come down here a bit more. So pretty much this part and his head will be mostly tapir like texture. And I'll bring some fur coming up all the way to his waist, kind of like cat, cat's mane, having a mane feature on him. So you know, these kind of things are the process you want to think about when mixing two animals together, as I am doing here. Will create a successful illustration. All of my illustrations are well thought out, because I brought in the designs with them, and learning, being design institutions has helped me in, learning and bringing in design elements into illustration a bit more. I could almost bring in, with the back feet, having taper legs, so they have like almost like nails at the back, which I can see from the reference. That they have these like the giant three toes that shows on the back legs. And they've got 3 toes. So just pretty much this will hide inside the fur coming out of it. And for the front legs, there will be full weasel claws. So yeah, we can bring in some different tones for the shading and things. Although it is pretty much a black taper, there are shades of the dark deep greys. It's not full black. So yeah, just create another undertone pretty much, so we can have some of the lightest to darkest tones. Whereas white won't actually be my lightest, but we'll bring in some white here. So pretty much this white will be the back. It's the point where it changes from taper to weasel. We'll bring some of belly in here, and then we'll go to these greys. So pretty much, if you can see my color palettes here, which you should be able to, everything from this white to this grey here will be the tones that will come into this part here, which is the white back part of the taper, and everything in here I'm deciding from the end of this to these light from 55% grey to black, and everything from white to 50% grey is in the white parts, to give the different tones of that white. So that's my decision at the moment. So that there should be the lightest grey around the area that you'll see. So bringing that texture in a little bit more now. Gonna bring in some light tones where the light is actually hitting it. Up here. So everything will be coming towards, the light will be hitting towards him. So that means that the drop shadow here will also be going like that. So yeah, just to inform where I make the light and the dark hit, I'll make this little drop shadow here. So this arrow, drop arrow here, pretty much this way is the light coming from this way. I just keep that in mind for the drawing, painting, digital illustration. So now we'll So yeah, if that's true, that's where the lights will be. I'm just bringing some of this in here, and there'll be some dark tone coming in here. Yeah, just changing the drawing slowly from a drawing to a painting is the process that I use. Thank you, another watcher, for joining me. Hopefully you're enjoying this piece at the moment. Yeah, it's coming along slowly. I'm just getting in the dark pieces here and the light pieces. As you can see, I've set up a smaller version of it so that you can see. It's a technique that I've learned from Bobby Cheo at Cast Venus. Thanks, it's Cast Venus. Heyo, and you'll be joining me live tomorrow at 2 PM, and I'll be making an event on here so more people can click and watch it when it arrives tomorrow. So yeah, this is a technique from Bobby Cheo, having a smaller version of the full image. It's really great. You should watch his videos. And yeah, he's really cool. You can learn from him on schoolism.com if you want to as well. So just at the moment, I'm going to bring in this dark color and place it over. So basically, I'm converting all the drawing into more of a painting with tones, so that it's more realistic than a line drawing. There's two ways to line things up. One is by having lighter colors, and then the other one is by adding darker colors next to it, like I'm doing here. So we've got his nose in, his nostril, and just mix in some of the tones in here as well. So I'm liking the head part of it at the moment. The rest of it needs a lot of work. Okay, now got that in. So bringing some of this light tone into his lovely smile he's got going on, and then go back and fix up some of this weasel. So I'm gonna use again my fur tool and swab these colors here. We could go into the brush presets and probably play around with the angle you want it going at. So the angle I would be going for will be the other way around. Probably like that. See how that goes. Coming along, we'll wait for Photoshop to catch up. So this way will be this part of the tail. And then the other way, so flip that. This way will be this part of the tail. So now we can pretty much almost ready to get rid of that drawing outline. We just need to finish the coloring. So now I can see if I can get rid of the drawing. Yep, so now we're left with a quite nice skeleton or painting, underpainting of it. It's working quite well, as you can see. So now we can go and manually add these ones. Top layer again. So I'm gonna work on the background now a wee bit. Just gonna add in the lightest part of that rock. And just a dark color. And going to just get a normal one, normal brush. And bring back some of that texture. We'll put that in. Again, I'm gonna make mixing colors here. With the mixer brush. Just create an interesting background. While I'm making this background, I'm thinking now of the improvements of the tapir, weasel, tapir, of the tapir. There we go. Right, now, what I will do is, so that foot's right, I think I'll basically be creating another foot in here. Just block it in. Block it in a bit, and just make it back foot. You see popping out here. Just see it, and what I can do is just add an overlay or multiply just to darken up a little bit. And with this foot, I'll bring in some of this. So I will go back to my drop channel. I will get that texture brush again. This one. The dark, lighter, darker. Right, we are just coming along quite nicely. Now we'll get that brush here again, and we have made it to an hour and 3 minutes, and this is what I've got so far. So yeah, chill. Hope you're enjoying this. Quite a long stream today. Enjoying myself just creating this creature. I think that's all for today. Thank you for joining me. You can, hopefully you've learned something. I've shown you most of the process. From here on out, I will be basically working on this, and I'll post it onto my Naomi, my DeviantArt, and my Facebook. So please like, share, and subscribe. Check out my event tomorrow, the live stream with Daniel and Steve. So thank you for joining me. Woo! This is it. This is the way. Chill. Stop.